baying of the beasts is subsiding. They must be unable to track us down here in the frozen volcano. Come, start walking, everyone. Let us widen the distance between us before they realize their mistake. 5 minutes should be enough.
Brother, the magic released by destroying the spindle must still be interfering with however they're tracking us. Or more specifically, how they're tracking the mortal.
So, our mortal is the favored target of strange monsters.
And seems to have a mysterious ability to manipulate magic through motion.
And was hand-chosen by a Valkyrie to train with 2 of the mightiest gods of Asgard.
Well, more like we got told to train them.
Yeah, the All-Mother did use that very specific tone of voice, didn't she?
That one where she goes all calm and low and stares at you without blinking. I really hate it when she does that.
Yeah. But what great fun our training quest has been. We've gotten to tour the realms, make new friends, fight old enemies. What is next for us, I wonder?
Next, we should get out of this frozen volcano before the ice starts to melt. Look, I see a way out over there. We should get there in a few minutes at this pace. Well, let's go. To see such a powerful artifact reduced to ash is such a waste. Ah well. It did give me an idea on how to look for another spindle here in Muspelheim.
There's more than one spindle.
Oh, I believe so. Do you recall that web of light that shot out of the Jotunheim spindle when it exploded? I think those were magical connections to other artifacts. Their own network of ley lines. If I'm right, there are spindles in each realm working together to twist Yggdrasil's paths.
You are proposing we find all the spindles and dispose of them?
Seems like the responsible thing to do, brother. Moving the ley lines, it will fundamentally change the cosmic order of our known universe. Possibly even topple Yggdrasil itself. That would be disastrous. And the All-Mother would be quite cross if we didn't act accordingly.
This new quest to destroy these artifacts is a noble one. Befitting of 2 Asgardian gods, but it is no feat for the mortal. They are already the target of the mastermind behind this dread plot. They need to be returned to the safety of Asgard.
Oh, come now. We need the mortal if we are to be successful. Look, they agree with me.
Aye. And I suppose you find their magic quite useful. Eh, Loki?
Yes, I do. You saw how instrumental they were in unraveling the Jotunheim spindle's power? We couldn't have destroyed it otherwise. Even your mighty mallet couldn't strike a blow on it. Look, we're almost out of this volcano. Let's figure out where we are, carry on this argument then. Which I will win, by the way. Finally out of that volcano. Oh, the heat hits you like a brick wall, doesn't it? Even with our magical bracers equipped.
Start running, lest those monsters pick up our scent. I know where we are now. 10 minutes should be enough to get us somewhere safe. Then we can figure out what to do next.
Safe? In Muspelheim? Wonders never cease. So, where are we, brother?
See that great keep in the distance? That houses the first flame. Given its alignment to us, we are just outside of the Brimstone Mountains.
First flame? First flame? Sounds like it would contain a lot of magical energy. That would be a good place to begin our search for the Muspelheim spindle.
Can we use the mirror to traverse smaller distances? It will be quite the trek otherwise.
Aye. A little adjustment will be necessary, but I can make it work. Keep running for now. I'll be able to channel the mirror more precisely once we clear the volcano. Come on!
It's been 2 minutes, brother. Are you ready to transport us?
It's almost... What? Portal is forming where we just left the volcano.
Found us. Hell! I'd hoped we had more time.
Don't lose heart. Remember, those monsters don't know exactly where we are. Especially now we've lost the Jotunheim spindle. This is just a scouting party.
We need to get off this mountain quickly and put more distance between us. Destroy our tracks.
Well, good thing we've just reached this outcrop. I now have a clean line of sight down the slope, meaning... I can use the mirror to teleport us to that clearing up at the bottom of the mountain. I am rather good, aren't I?
I'll let you know once I arrive safely, with all limbs intact. Come, mortal. Run through Loki's portal. I'm going to be sick.
Well, that was exhilarating. I feel like my body split into two.
Should I be able to see the back of my head every time I close my eyes?
Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've been teleported by the mirror before. It's just a little unstable after its repair. So I had to warp local space to help it along. And now we are off the Brimstone Mountains, and our pesky friends are barely a speck on the horizon. Everything has gone as planned. What was that?
That sounded like the Norns, laughing at us for daring to test the fates they weave.
No, the mirror! The boar-damned mirror has cracked! Oh, shoddy repair work! I am never entrusting those dwarves with anything ever again.
Is it the fault of the dwarves of Niflheim, the finest craftsmen in the 10 realms? Or is it because the mirror is not meant to be used to warp local space?
Oh, I see. When Loki the Magnificent pulls off feats of unimaginable wonder, no one acknowledges it. But when he makes one little mistake, everyone's a critic.
Peace, brother, peace. Your mastery of teleportation is indeed a great feat. No matter if the mirror is broken, I am sure we can find another way home even without it. After all, the sons of Asgards always accomplish much together.
Thank you, Thor.
Come now. We need to follow this fire river. The first flame is only a few minutes away.
We've been running for nearly 7 minutes now. We must be close to the first flame. I can feel the tug of a ley line leaning toward it. This is why it's a good place to begin the search for the spindle. Important landmarks will be connected to it.
Brother, the shifting ley lines were responsible for Heimdall's inability to summon the Bifrost, correct? Maybe with the disposal of the Jotunheim spindle, that is different now. Let us call upon Heimdall to ask for his observations. Heimdall, ever-vigilant guardian of the Bifrost, heed my call.
I hear you, Thor Odinson. How may I assist thee?
We discovered a magical spindle in Jotunheim which seemed to be connected to the disturbances. Has its destruction cleared the path so you can bring us home?
Negative, Thor Odinson. The Bifrost is still blocked. I am unable to return you to Asgard.
Heimdall, do you know the location of a spindle in Muspelheim?
All of the spindles are shrouded from my eyes. Whoever created them must have had this in mind.
I think I already know the answer to this. Who is the creator?
They too are shielded from my sight. Be cautious, children of Asgard. This is an intelligent individual. One who has had the foresight to interfere with my powers.
Thank you for your wisdom, Heimdall. Perhaps the destruction of a second spindle will help matters. Let us continue onwards to the first flame. Run a little longer and we shall soon see it. Slow down, mortal. Look, there, up ahead. The first flame. Strange that the first spark of the universe should be held in such a small keep. It will be heavily guarded, however.
Yes, the build-up of magic here is intense. There's probably magical defenses in place. Mortal, time to put your disruptive skills to good use. Begin by doing that funny exercise that looks like you're going to sit in a chair, only you realise a snake is there, so you stand up straight again because you don't want your posterior to be bitten by a snake. What are they called?
Half squats.
Yes, those. About 10 to start with.
I shall look for patrols in the meantime.
Good. It's starting to work. Move on to stretches now. I'll channel some of the protective wards around the first flame towards you, so you can dispel them. If you could keep stretching for 30 seconds, that should be enough to get started.
I see a group of fire demons beginning to circuit from the northeastern gate.
We've deactivated the wards closest to us. There's still a couple of alarm runes to go. Switch back to the half-squats. 10 will be enough to deactivate them.
They've stopped at that statue of Surtur. Taking a break, perhaps.
There. I've cleared a path from here to the first flame. Give me another 30 seconds of stretches to dispel any residual magic. Thor, what of the guards?
The patrol has moved on. We should be able to get through the outer perimeter undetected.
One last set of 10 half-squats, mortal. Yes, the wards have been deactivated, but they're good for you. And more importantly, they entertain me. We'll move out when you're done.
Heads down, be quiet. A fast walk should get us through this courtyard. We may have made it past the exterior patrol, but I don't know how many interior guards there are. Do not run. You are too noisy when you run.
What do you mean? I'm as silent as a Vanir hunter in the forest.
You grunt when you run. A lot.
I do not.
Shh. We are close to the chamber that houses the first flame. Is the spindle here, brother?
I'm uncertain. There is a bundle of ley lines here, but that's to be expected. You tend to find them at key locations in each realm, especially at magical focal points.
Will going directly to the first flame help you?
Yes, it should. Even if the spindle isn't here, the ley lines should be able to lead us towards it. It's a mess. These ley lines... Imagine a ball of string that's been unraveled by an alpine cat. Trying to find one end from the other is challenging.
Right. Mortal, keep walking down this corridor and turn left at the end. That should bring us to a staircase that leads up to the first flame. Go.
Behold, the first flame. The first spark of the universe. It combined with the ice of Niflheim, and lo, life was created. Magnificent, isn't it?
Don't get too enchanted by it. Mortal, keep walking around the edge of the room and look out for the return of those patrolling guards.
That line intersects with this thread, and both diverge to the south. Hold on a minute, where did that one go?
Loki, what have you discovered?
The ley lines. they've begun shifting here too. That's why it's such a mess. Oh, it's giving me a headache.
Easy, brother. If anyone could figure this out, it's you.
Thank you. I can definitely conclude that the spindle isn't here. However, the biggest tangle of ley lines heads out of this room and towards the north. I believe that to be our strongest lead.
That's good enough for me. Let us make haste and leave this keep. Here, go down this staircase. If we keep walking just a little bit longer, we'll be outside. Come now, quickly and quietly. Good work, everyone. We made it back outside without alerting the guards. Let's begin running again. I believe you said north, Loki?
Aye, that's where the strongest pull on the ley lines leads, even if they are warped.
Right. Mortal, I know we have been free-form running, but try to sustain a run more than you walk or jog. The faster we find this spindle, the faster we can get back to Asgard. Hopefully its destruction will be enough to clear this blockage for Heimdall.
I suggest we run for about 7 minutes, then take a moment so I can check our path is true.
A wise proposal. The direction you pointed us in will take us deeper into the Brimstone Mountains. So it's unlikely we will be able to travel as the raven flies. The very terrain will divert us from the course.
Anything else we should know?
Oh, the Brimstone Mountains are treacherous. We experienced but a fraction of them previously. There will be rock falls, fire goblin nests, and yes, never-ending flame.
Oh, goody. Well, let's keep moving. Oh, 2.5 minutes running up this mountain path. And I've already been bitten by an infernal centipede, tripped over a boulder, and nearly fallen into a lava flow. As far as all the realms go, Muspelheim has definitely earned its place as one of the worst.
And which realm have you ranked as the absolute worst?
Niflheim, without a doubt. Too many things trying to kill me.
What of you, mortal? Which of the realms have you enjoyed the most? You've seen Alfheim, Niflheim, Vanaheim, Jotunheim, Muspelheim, and our home of Asgard. And, of course, you arrived from Midgard.
Quite the tour we've given our mortal.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure that was Runa's intention.
Only 3 realms remain untouched. Svartalheim, Heaven, and Hell.
And it's unlikely you'll complete the full set. Heaven is rather complicated right now.
Look over there! A natural wonder that will perhaps change your mind about Muspelheim. The Lake of Embers. Ooh, a magnificent sight, is it not?
It's a big lake of fire in a land of lakes of fire.
Oh, I once had a great battle there, trading blows with some of the local fire giants. One of them tried to drown me in the lake. What japes.
Sounds delightful. Come, mortal. A few more minutes of running, then I'll need to stop and figure out where to go next. Hopefully it's the opposite direction to that lake. Everyone listen to me. I need you to stop running right now. Mortal, it's very important to me that you start stretching immediately for about 2 minutes.
What is it, brother? Monsters?
No, worse.
Surtur?
Worse.
Mother? She's here? Mjolnir, get us away!
Oh, no, you old troll fart. There's a stone in my boot. And I need entertainment while I fish it out. Hence the mortal.
I swear by Odin's eye, sometimes you really do deserve a smack upside the head, Loki.
Oh, hush now, brother. I do also need a moment to reassess the ley lines. Why don't you join the mortal with their stretches?
I suppose that is a good idea. It's always important to keep the muscles loose and limber, even when you are a god.
Where was that line?
This reminds me of when we were children. I would be preparing for weapons training. Loki would be nose deep in a book.
Trying to ignore your over-enthusiastic flailing while I was concentrating on a spell.
Siblings, eh? They are wonderful. Now, show me your favorite stretch. Perhaps you can teach me something. Stretch is done. Ley lines charted. Time to begin our free-form run again. Try your best to run as much as you can for the next 7 minutes. If you need to walk or jog, that is fine, but do try to run as much as possible. Loki, take point, but let our mortal set the pace. Brother, I've been thinking.
Oh, you're capable of that, are you?
Very droll. In all seriousness, these creatures that have been hunting us, these shifting ley lines, none of this feels like something that Surtur, monarch of Muspelheim, would engineer. He's more of the, I'm going to set everything on fire and stab you with my giant sword type of reprobate.
You do have a point. To be honest...
Oh, you're capable of that, are you?
Hardy-ha. No, to be honest, I don't think King Ymir of Jotunheim is behind this either. It's too complex, too subtle.
So who does that leave us with?
That, dear brother, is the correct question to ask. There is one boon from traversing all these realms. It's provided useful insight as to who we don't think is behind this plot.
Lady Idun of Vanaheim would never bring danger to her borders, especially not in the form of shadow nixes. The dwarves of Nidavellir seemed far too busy with their weapons order.
Could it be some overlooked rascal in Midgard? It is home to several powerful mages, like that Red Witch. And after all, that's where our mortal first encountered these monsters.
Well, let us keep pondering while we run.
"4 minutes in, and we're about a quarter of a way up the path next to this magma fall. Well done for keeping up with me, mortal." "Catch up, brother. If you carry on standing there looking down the lava river, we'll leave you behind."
I was checking our tracks to make sure nothing had snuck up on us.
"Spot anything?"
Hi. There are several packs of mortal hunting monsters at the edge of the Brimstone Mountains. They appear to be searching for us, but... By the fury of Asgard, an earthquake! Mortal! Watch those falling rocks! Loki, are you okay? You've gone pale.
Did you feel that? A great surge of magical energy, deep underground. Oh, I'm dizzy.
I did feel something. I thought it was the heat.
Something's happened. The ley line we were following, it's moved.
Gather yourself, Loki. I know you're disoriented, but we need to keep running from the beasts, yeah? Mortal, lead the way.
Okay, stop. That's been 7 minutes of running. I need to realign.
Oh, good idea, Loki. You still look pale. Mortal, use this time to stretch. We'll rest here for 2 minutes. Should be enough for Loki to catch his breath.
Whatever that magical swell was, it shifted the ley lines to the west. Such an immense wave of power.
Thor Odinson, I, Heimdall, have grave news for you all.
Oh boy.
A moment ago, I witnessed a monumental surge of magical energy flood through the entirety of Yggdrasil. It caused all of the ley lines to twist. The world tree is warping under the tension.
Meaning?
Meaning that if you do not solve this issue with the spindles, and more of those surges hit, the world tree will shatter.
Then we must hasten to find the Muspelheim spindle and destroy it.
Hopefully the destruction of 2 spindles will slow down whatever is happening. Hell, we need more time. Then maybe I could figure out who is behind all this.
The fate of the 10 realms rests with you, warriors of Asgard.
No pressure, then.
No matter, Loki. We have achieved great things together. And you were right, we can accomplish even more with a mortal by our side. Gather your strength. We go west once the mortal is done stretching. Time to run again. We need to find this spindle and stop the world tree from falling. Come, mortal, get moving. Brother, the broken mirror. Can you use it to send us home?
It's not broken, just deformed.
Well, once we find Muspelheim's spindle, I want you to send us back to Asgard using the definitely not broken mirror. We can rally the troops. Loki? Loki, are you listening to me?
Can you hear that? Fire giant patrol, coming up the path.
Oh, they're coming straight for us.
Quick, gather close. There. I've made us invisible. It's sure to keep us safe for a minute.
Nose is itchy. Magic Alice.
Hold your nose then. Absolutely no sneezing. They can't see us, but they can hear us.
I have an idea. Quickly, follow after them. But at a distance, so they don't hear us. Run.
We've been following these fire giants for 3.5 minutes now. Care to share your thoughts, brother? Why are we getting closer to them and not farther away?
Look at the weaponry they carry. The crests on their helmets. These are trained warriors on the patrol.
Which means there must be something important nearby. Very important. Nice spot.
How long will this spell of invisibility last? My eyes are starting to water.
I should be able to keep it up for another couple of minutes. Although concentrating on it does mean that I can't focus on the ley lines. It's like asking me to pat my head and rub my stomach at the same time while walking backwards.
That is a sight I would clearly enjoy. But for now, as much as my nose hates it, the invisibility is more important. I have a hunch.
Oh.
You said it earlier. Ley lines follow important landmarks and converge where there is a well of magical power. The spindle. I believe these fire giants will lead us to it.
You do listen to me. I'm touched. Mortal, keep after those fire giants. Quickly, stop running and duck down behind these boulders. It's been 7 minutes. I can't maintain the invisibility spell anymore.
By the fates, that felt good.
It's a good thing that patrol split off down the path. I think everyone from here to Jotunheim heard that.
Peek over the side of this overhang, will you? What do your mage eyes see?
A fortress. There's a fortress nestled in between those mountains. Look, mortal, where I'm pointing. Looks as though It looks as though there are training grounds in the outer courtyard filled with fire giant soldiers.
They look as though they are practicing battle drills. Is Surtur readying them for deployment? This is concerning.
Very concerning. Especially as the ley lines head directly toward them. It is very likely the spindle is within those walls.
It was never going to be easy, was it? Well, this overhang is a good spot to make camp. We need to come up with a plan to infiltrate that fortress. You've done well today, mortal. The Brimstone Mountains are perilous, and you conquered them with barely any struggle. That is a feat well worth acknowledging. Your dedication to your training is paying off.
Yes, you have been a good little mortal. Pat, pat.
Don't worry. I'll make him go into the fortress first. Rest now. You've earned it.